Up next, the Pacers taking on the Heat. For the Indiana Pacers, they're right in the thick of the playoff hunt. Fifth best win percentage right now in the East. One of the best teams this league has to offer. Heat, Pacers, coming up next on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Taking the floor tonight here on 2K Sports, the Miami Heat against the Indiana Pacers. For Indiana, they're right in the middle of the playoff pack at 5th place in the Eastern Conference. Their postseason plans starting to crystallize. Winding down the backstretch, Shaq. Every team looking to finish the season strong. It's kind of like a horse race.
Yeah, for the playoff teams, they want momentum going in. Nothing builds confidence like a hot streak.
Is that the horse? He's moving. He's moving. Get away.
And down the stretch they come.
Secretariat. You know the Secretariat? Oh, my gosh.
You have anything to say about this?
Well, rebuilding teams, you know, they like a high note. They like closing strong, a positive outlook, heading into the last offseason, and it's 30 shots at the win.
Oh, just got beaten by a nose.
Hello and thanks for joining us on Noche La NBA, the NBA celebration of Latin heritage, both among its players and fans. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Well, Victor Oladipo has a huge task and a long road in front of him making his way back from that knee injury. But you talk to his teammates, and they rave about his mental makeup. They say he's an incredible person, great to be around, the most positive guy they've ever played with. So, Kevin, if anyone can come back from this, he can.
You better believe it. Outstanding, David. Thank you. And now a chance to take a look at some numbers for Brogdon.
He hasn't been as sharp in the past 10 games as we're used to. It shows in his passing. The assist numbers down. Even the simple passes look tough for him right now. Maybe tonight he can get back on his game.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Sabonis and Turner up front. Oladipo is the 2 with Warren playing small forward. And it's Brogdon in at point. And for the Heat, Jones is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then it's Robinson. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Nunn in at the point.
And this Pacers franchise, 6 ABA championships, but none so far in the NBA.
Well, Greg, they haven't been there very much, right? Their only finals trip came back in 2000. It took a Lakers squad led by Shaq and Kobe to 6 games. But ever since, they've been chomping at the bit to try to get back.
Here's Nunn. And here is Butler inside. And Adebayo throws it down.
If you make a mistake against Jimmy Butler, this guy will find a way to make you pay. Pretty pass.
Now, here's Brogdon. And here's Warren for 3. It's good from long range.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
And, Greg, you know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Here's Nunn. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Charlotte.
Ref's calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
On defense, the Pacers. Here's Adebayo. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And Bam Adebayo. He just plays with so much energy when he's on the floor.
Boy, he is ferocious on both ends of the floor. Great energy player who can finish in the paint with the best of them. Very quick on his feet and can cover a lot of ground for a player his size.
That free throw missing. Boris, what are you going to be watching about these two teams who seem to be strong up front?
Yeah, I think certainly both have guys with size who also bring incredible skill to the game. And it's really hard to win in this league without at least one elite player at one of the front court positions.
And he sinks the second. Now the Pacers with it. Last time they met was in Indiana.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
And, Greg, you cannot allow your opponent to shoot that high a percentage. That is going to get you beat night after night.
Oladipo, good.
Now, this is what you'd love to see more of from Victor Oladipo, the athleticism to be a factor on the glass.
Oladipo against Robinson. Pass to Butler. Clock at 6. Outside, Robinson lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Indiana. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Actually, I thought they might be able to sustain that momentum that they picked up in the fourth quarter, but was not meant to be.
Brogdon the pass to Oladipo. Fires the three. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. And now let's take a look at the most efficient scoring teams in the NBA. In third, the Pacers.
So patient on the offensive end. I mean, they're not going to force shots, and it's that selectiveness that's yielded such an impressive field goal percentage.
Outside, Robinson. Pass to Adebayo. Over to the wing. Here's Nunn. He isn't playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. And here we go. Warren's got it. The fast break chance. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Jones. Here's Robinson. Lays it up and banks it in. And Brogdon has got the ball here for the Pacers. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, Bitadze, the pass to Oladipo. Outside Warren. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Sabonis. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And there's the call. Miami with the foul.
Well, to me, the size of Sabonis creates problems for the defense. You cannot be careless in how you guard this guy. Well, skill is such an important part of today's game, and that suits Domantas Sabonis just fine. This guy has great hands, can pass, and can shoot with range.
Too.
And he makes the first. And the son of Hall of Famer Arvydas Sabonis, Domantas was born to play this game.
I think that translates, and you see it most often in his IQ on the floor. This is a young man that thinks the game at an extraordinarily high level, and he is as fundamentally sound a guy as you'll find in the NBA.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
You know what? There seems to me to be an infectious energy when we're talking about Domantas Sabonis. This is a big man with a great future in the NBA.
Here's Nunn. Outside, Jones. Robinson finds Adebayo. Jones for 3. The rebound by Brogdon. Indiana leading. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, passes it to Oladipo. Sabonis against Jones. Sabonis, the pass to Brogdon. Sabonis trying to get open. Got a piece of it. Now running up the court, Robinson pushing it up. Over Oladipo. Kept alive. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. That one doesn't drop. And the Heat going the other way now. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game. They'll try to put that one back.
Well, a little show and tell from the butler, Jimmy, giving the fans their money's worth.
Brogdon with it. No points in the game yet for him. There's the pass to Bitadze. Warren kicks to Brogdon. Pass to Sabonis. Shoots from 12. And that one drops.
This is a real strength of Domantas Sabonis' game. He has such nice, soft touch.
Nunn passes to Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness. The D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
And here are the Pacers now. The Heat getting the bucket. Brogdon finds Oladipo. Warren, that's for two. The second chance effort. Chalk up two there. Sabonis has got 5.
Well, Domantas Sabonis has a nose for the basketball. He understands if he keeps moving, he's going to get to the offensive glass.
Outside Butler. Pass to Nunn.
Hey, yo, right here.
Passes to Jones. Moves back up. And he can't bank that one in. Brogdon outside. And there's the pass to Sabonis. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Brogdon's got 3 assists in the game.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Robinson passes to Nunn. With the teardrop, and he sinks the layup.
Well, the touch and the focus. What a pretty move in the lane.
The Pacers have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Here's Brogdon, but they'll get another chance. Butler against Warren. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 5.
Well, efficiency is everything, right? So far in this one, this guy has been on the money.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. Doris, what's the best combination of inside-outside basketball you see offensively now?
Well, 2 guys really come to mind immediately for me. It's Joel Embiid and Anthony Davis, because both men can face up and knock down shots in a legitimate enough fashion that you've got to get out and contest those guys. But the other side of this is they can play in the post and be a legitimate back-to-the-basket force who you've got to guard with more than one guy. I mean, how exciting, Kevin, are Joel and AD to watch play?
They are thrilling. I would agree. And Miami going with a whole new group out there. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Dragic left side. Pass to Hero. It's Crowder on the wing. Defended by Sabonis. Clock at 4. Crowder kicks to Dragic. Again, the miss by the Heat.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Outside, Lamb. Pass to Sabonis. Over Dragic. Here's Holiday. From deep three-point range. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Holiday. Let's quickly take a look at the standings out east. The season nearly complete. Look at the Heat. They've had a great season, and we'll look to extend that into the playoffs. And, of course, the Indiana Pacers, right on their heels as they've got the next best record.
And when you look at Miami, they've moved toward the postseason with one of the best records in the league. Safe to say, this is not where most people thought they'd be at this stage of the year.
Well, there really was no way you could have predicted they'd have this kind of season. The only people that aren't surprised are the players and the coaches themselves. There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Here's Hero, defended by Sabonis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And with this summer signing of Jimmy Butler, the Miami Heat demonstrating they still can lure star talent to South Beach.
The Heat back on the rise. The Butler signing sets the stage for the summer of 2021 when they should have the cap space to sign another max player.
First one falls for him.
With the Indiana Pacers, you know you're a small market team, and it's led to a little bit of a shuffle personnel-wise. What's incredible, they continue to put a competitive product on the floor year in and year out.
And he makes both free throws. Doris, you're right. The Pacers have made the playoffs 8 of the last 9 seasons. Remarkable consistency.
I don't think there's any doubt about that, Kev. It starts at the top and sort of trickles down, from ownership to the front office down to the head coach. This is a solid operation through and through.
Now, here's McConnell. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And again, it's Indiana converting. The Heat trail by 5. Pass to Olynyk. He kicks to Dragic. Olynyk the pass to Hero. Shot clock at 6. The Heat need to get a shot off. No good from Dragic.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Lamb against Dragic. Second shot opportunity, and Sabonis lays it up and in. Sabonis has got 9 points.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Iguodala the pass to Olynyk. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. And Iguodala gets it to go in on the assist by Dragic.
Well, Iguodala gets himself squared up before shooting. You can't give him that kind of space.
Now, here's McConnell. He's guarded by Dragic. Now, Sabonis. He's got 9. Over Iguodala. Jay Crowder with the rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And the foul goes against Indiana.
Well, the athleticism and speed gets Andre Iguodala to the rack, and then the strength of frame to absorb the hit. Beautiful.
No good on the free throw.
One of the things you have to admire about Andre Iguodala is his ability to fit in any part of the lineup. Whether he's starting, whether he's coming off the bench, the ability to fill in from any position 1 through 4. Absolutely incredible.
Leonard, he's checked in for Miami. Aaron Holiday's checked in for the Pacers. He doesn't get the second one. And with Iguodala, he has the experience to guard and match up against Dors any position.
And what you've seen lately is Iguodala being deployed more and more as an undersized power forward. But even then, one moment he'll act as a 4, and the next minute he's the de facto point guard. What a luxury to have that kind of versatility. It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
And the pass to Leonard. Over Lamb. And Andre Iguodala with the slam.
Boy, Kev, don't you love to watch Andre Iguodala throw himself into the dirty work, gets to the offensive glass, keeps a play alive. Beautiful.
Now here is Holiday. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Outside, Lamb. Back to Sabonis. Holiday with the three, and it's Miami with the rebound. 6-second difference between shot and game clock.
And he wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble there.
Nope, up and in with a one-hand finish, the most basic possible. Dragic against Holiday. Down low. Sabonis with the bucket. Sabonis has got 11.
Well, so intelligent at recognizing where to roll to open space. Domantas Sabonis, very crafty.
There's Dragic with the three, and the last-second attempt doesn't fall. It's been all about Domantas Sabonis for the Indiana Pacers. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. Back right after this. Jimmy Butler, a hard worker on the floor and off the court as well, possesses a unique individuality.
I worked extremely hard to get where I am today, so whenever you walk to my house, you see a really big, some may call it obnoxious, boombox aquarium, but I love music. I don't really watch too much TV. It's always music, so it's just another thing to remind me, continue to be who you are. It just has fish inside of it.
A boombox aquarium, huh? Points for originality, Greg.
Butler, not shy, breaking from convention, beats to the rhythm of his own drum.
We welcome you back to Noche Latina. Becoming an annual tradition is always here on 2K Sports, and always exciting. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Pacers?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
I love the determination. They want to go after every rebound out there, and overwhelming to the opposition right now.
On the court for Indiana, Miles Turner out there with McDermott. Then it's Jeremy Lamb, and it's Holiday in at the point guard. We hear this a lot, Doris. The great offense always beats great defense. Think that's true?
I do, Kevin. I think obviously a defender is usually in reactionary mode. It's the rare defender who is dictating to the offensive player what they want to happen. So imagine trying to impact LeBron James as he's playing in the open floor with a head of steam. Like, good luck with that.
Yeah. He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Jimmy Butler has made several all-star teams, but he remains single-minded in pursuit of his bigger goal. Butler said, "I just want to win a championship. That's all that matters. I didn't do it in high school, didn't do it in college. If I don't win it here, then I'll go to the 50 and over league someday. But I got to win a championship at some stage." Kevin?
I like that attitude. Thank you, D.A. Here's Leonard, following the score by Miles Turner. Here's Crowder. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Crowder's got his first points of the game.
I'll tell you this, Jay Crowder is one tough cookie. This guy won't be deterred by the defense.
Holiday against Crowder. Outside Holiday. Over Leonard, and there are the Pacers with another bucket.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
Outside Dragic. Outside Leonard. The three. Rebounded by Lamb.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Pass to Holiday. At the top of the key, McDermott. Dishes to Holiday. They get it back, and it's sent back by Leonard, and he's able to get it back. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Pacers. On Saturday, they'll be matching up with Al Horford and the Philadelphia 76ers. And then on Wednesday, they'll be taking on Klay Thompson and the Golden State Warriors.
And this is a perfect situation for them coming up. They'll be facing a lot of teams that they should beat, and those games will be at home. Can't ask for a better stretch of the schedule.
The free throw drops for McDermott.
I think I like the skill set of Doug McDermott. He's a phenomenal shooter, and he's got tremendous range.
Both teams will make substitutions. And McDermott drops them both.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Nunn passes to Butler. Here's Nunn. Back to Butler. Over Holiday. Butler, no good. Pacers leading by 8. To the paint. Here's Oladipo. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Nunn. There's the dish to Butler. Can't hit that one. Good work defensively by Turner. Pacers have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. And here's Holiday. Pass to Oladipo. Outside Turner. A 3-ball. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds in this game. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Buries it down low. Adebayo's got 5 now. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Oladipo taking his time here. And stolen by Butler. And it's the Heat on the break. Butler with the ball. And Adebayo throws it down.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Outside Holiday. Passes it to Warren. To the inside. Turner. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Butler. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And Greg, when you look at the top perimeter defenders in the game today, how high does Jimmy Butler rank on that list?
Look, he's in the top handful, no doubt about it. Multiple all-defense selections. He is a true two-way terror.
And the Heat making a change here. Robinson's checked in. Of course, the playoff seedings still jumbled a bit up in the air. Just how important you think it is to get home court advantage in the NBA playoffs in this era.
Historically speaking, Kevin, as you know, home court advantage is absolutely monumental, and it doesn't matter the round of the playoffs. It could be a conference semifinal or an NBA final. If you come down to a Game 7, that home court advantage can be the difference between winning and losing. You want as much in your favor, Kevin, as you know, going into the postseason.
A lot of give and take between these sides early.
Yeah, and both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game. And you look at Jimmy Butler. Goes about 6'8", about 230 pounds. Great size on the wing.
And he keeps himself in tip-top shape. His strength, one thing I'm not sure the casual fan even recognizes.
Kelly Olynyk's checked in for the Heat.
A moment here to see the stats for Butler. This past month, he's really set himself apart. He's right around 17 points a night, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. He's been nothing short of fantastic during that stretch. Offense coming very easily for him.
And so much of it, to me, is his ability to read the floor, make the right decision, and then go right after the action he wants.
Count it.
Well, this guy embraces the opportunity to finish through contact. Oladipo so skilled at keeping his balance.
The pass to Nunn. With some arc. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. Adebayo's got 11 points.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Butler against Warren. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it fly from 18. Rebound by the Heat. Outside Butler. It's good for his 4th bucket of the night. He's shooting 4 of 8.
Well, the defense reacts, but not quite good enough to deal with Jimmy Butler on the interior. Pretty play.
Pass to Oladipo. Takes the 13-footer. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Bounce pass, Robinson. Now, here's Butler. He's got 9. Pass to Nunn. It's over Brogdon. Nunn can't get it to fall. Pacers trail by 3. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Warren on the wing. He's coming off a 22-point game against Boston. The shot by Brogdon, no good. And it's Miami's ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Here's Nunn. He's covered by Warren. Olynyk trying to break loose. Here's Butler. Makes it off the glass. Butler's got the lead up to 5 now for the Heat.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now, here's Brogdon. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Oladipo misses.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
And it's Butler missing. And Brogdon has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. After this one, they're off to Philadelphia to take on the 76ers. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip.
Boy, you've got to give Oladipo credit. Even when the defense gets physical, he stays with it, maintains his focus. That's great.
And he comes up with the deuce. Nunn's got the lead back up to 5 now for Miami.
Boy, that's beautiful touch on the floater. And let's remember, not everyone has that shot in their arsenal.
Passes it to Warren. Over Butler. Robinson pulls it in. Miami leading by 5. The tray. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Turner's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Lets it go from the wing. They get it back. And Turner throws it down.
Miles Turner is simply a workhorse. I mean, he keeps plays alive with his length and activity.
Here's Nunn. Robinson dishes to Butler. The pass to Nunn. Here's the 3. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 4 assists in the game.
Well, that's a case where your teammates are showing trust in you, and he comes through with flying colors.
And the Pacers call time here. Doris, you've accomplished so much in your award-winning career. What was your first experience in broadcasting?
Kevin, my first experience was I left coaching, and they put Providence College women's basketball on radio. That was the first ever game I got to call. It was so cool. Tell me yours. What was the very first? Did you study this? How did you get into broadcasting?
I did. Our high school had a radio station, and the first basketball broadcast was underneath the bleachers. looking through popcorn boxes and legs of the people that were standing in the bleachers so that I could see the court from the baseline.
Amazing.
Because that's where the telephone cables were to plug in our equipment. And I was 16 years old.
Incredible.
Remember it very well.
Incredible.
Very well. Both teams deciding to change it up. Well, we've got a moment here. Let's see the league leaders in rebounding, the real stats, the real scores from the real NBA. And fifth on the list is Sabonis.
And you can't win games without rebounding the basketball. That's what has made him such an important part of what they do.
Dragic against Brogdon. And he banks in the layup.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Hero passes to Crowder. Iguodala deciding where to go with it. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question, Greg. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
The shot by Brogdon, no good. The Heat leading by 4. Lets a floater go, and Iguodala with the layup. Iguodala's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, after a first quarter where they struggled from long range, they've really started to get it closer to the basket.
Dragic against Brogdon. Launches a 3. Second chance shot. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Jay Crowder. The Pacers have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79%
Take a
as
break.
a team.
Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Sabonis. And doors for the Pacers with Miles Turner and Domantas Sabonis. 2 talented young big men. Does that make it a log jam at that center position?
I don't think on the offensive end there's a problem. Both can space the floor with their shooting. Sabonis is an exceptional passer. I think the challenge is on the defensive end. And the reason being, both are exceptional defending close to the cup.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
1:12 left to play here in the half. Here's Hero. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And a moment here to see the numbers for Miles Turner. He's been in good form here the last few weeks. First in blocks. And don't forget, top 20 in the league in rebounds per game. He's got a great nose for the ball.
He has been a human highlight reel all season long. Clearly the best shot blocker in the game right now, and he has the numbers to back it up. And the first one at the line is good.
And back in his day as coach of the Blazers, players called Nate McMillan Sarge for his style. Very tough and demanding.
The beauty, though, Greg, to me is Nate McMillan has adapted. He has given more leeway for his players and his assistant coaches. He's willing to take players aside and bring a more personal approach. And I think in today's NBA, that's critical.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
McConnell kicks to Sabonis. Outside, Lamb. Back to Sabonis. He dishes it to Lamb. Rebound by the Heat. Next step for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. And that's the third of 4 straight played at home. Wasted no time on that one. Dragic has got the lead up to 9 now for the Heat.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Now, here's McConnell. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Sabonis finds Lamb. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Here's McConnell. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Iguodala outside to the right side. Here's Dragic. Holiday with the block. And so it's Miami in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Jimmy Butler. Jimmy, you have come a long way in this league. When you look at your career now versus when you came in, how different is it?
Much different. I think on the floor, I'm supposed to do a lot more on both ends of the floor. And off the floor, I think it's still the same. People recognize my hair.
Well, it is a unique style, Jimmy. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. Some good moments from both teams, but as the first period wrapped up, they trailed by 2. In the second quarter, they turned on the afterburners, making a big charge to jump ahead and build a 9-point lead for themselves at halftime. Let's hear from you, Shaq, on the Heat first half.
Well, it was an unselfish, team-oriented half of basketball. The ball never stopped moving. Their offense had a great flow to it. It prevented anyone from getting lazy out there. They're always moving, cutting, knowing where they need to pass the ball, Ernie.
And Kenny, let's get your input on the Pacers.
Well, they shot under 40% in the first half. There's your deficit. They missed some open looks, wide open. But overall, I thought the offense was stagnant. Look for their coach to draw up some specific plays to try to jumpstart them in the second half.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. One guy who's been getting it done is Domantas Sabonis.
And those extra chances mean so much. And he has shaped the game with the way he's been pulling down those offensive boards.
Really putting his handprint on this game. You love the hustle. You love the work ethic he has had on display.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Pacers trail by 9. They've got Adebayo. Jimmy Butler is out there with Jones. Then it's Robinson. And it's Nunn in at the point guard position. So that's who Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with. Now, here's Warren. Over Jones. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Nunn. Goes up the baseline, and that one goes long. And Brogdon has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. And the 3 ball is good. Brogdon's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Pacers. Here's Nunn. He's guarded by Brogdon. Pass to Robinson. Puts up a 3. No good that time. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way. Brogdon the pass to Turner. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Brogdon's got his 6th assist on the night. The Heat leading by 4. Bounce pass Robinson. Here's Nunn. He's guarded by Brogdon. Adebayo controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Now, here's Sabonis. 13 points in the game. Kicks it to Warren. They get it again. And he drops it in from the low post. Warren's got 7 points.
Well, T.J. Warren is terrific at using his frame to become a factor on the glass. I love it.
Here's none. He's guarded by Brogdon. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The Heat have made 2/3 of their free throws tonight, 6 of 9 to be exact.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Pass to Sabonis. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Brogdon's got his 7th assist in the game. Here's none. He's got 8. Outside for Robinson. Clock at 6. Fires it up. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Robinson's got his 2nd bucket of the night. Pacers trail by 5. Oladipo with the ball. He's got 6. The shot by Brogdon, no good.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
Robinson, that's good. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Brogdon the pass to Sabonis. There's the lob to Oladipo. Warren against Jones. Yep, it goes in, and the Miami lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Warren.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Nunn passes to Butler. Here's Nunn. He's covered by Warren. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
The Heat have converted 7 of 11 free throw attempts up to this point in the game. And some changes here for the Pacers. Doug McDermott, he's checked in for Sabonis. And Aaron Holiday is subbed in for Oladipo. Pacers trail by 8. Now Brogdon. 5 points in the game. Passes to McDermott. Adebayo against Turner. Again, Indiana.
Well, you love to see Miles Turner get going from right here, right? This is his spot. This is where he's money. Miles Turner, the 11th pick in 2015, I think defensively probably the best player out of that class. And if you view it through that prism, you wonder if going back he might have gone top 5.
Here's Nunn, and it's sent back by Turner.
How about Turner's ability to anticipate when the shooter's going to release? Couldn't be better at timing his rejections.
Up top, Brogdon. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. And Turner kicks to Brogdon. 5 to shoot. Misses off the right iron. And you know, Doris, there were some medical red flags for Turner that may have caused him to slip a bit in that draft.
Yes, but I think he has alleviated any of those concerns. Credit him and the trainers for developing his core and for this young man paying the price in the weight room. He's gotten stronger and stronger.
Here's Brogdon. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. Right side Turner. Back to Brogdon. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got rebound number 15 here tonight. The Heat leading by 10. Nunn passes to Butler. Wants to get it to Adebayo and does. And Brogdon has got the ball here for Indiana. Outside Warren. From the baseline. Add another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
Well, this is what T.J. Warren does best. This guy is a strong offensive player with a good feel for when to take shots.
Here's Nunn. He's guarded by Brogdon. Outside Butler. Shoots from the elbow. They get the rebound. Adebayo. And it's sent back by Turner. And it's in there. Adebayo's got the lead up to 10 now for the Heat. Timeout called the Pacers. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Some changes for Indiana. Lamb comes in for McDermott, and it's T.J. McConnell in for Brogdon. Pacers trail by 10. Outside, Lamb. Good on the 13-footer. Lamb's got his 2nd basket.
A nice move to create a gap there in the defense and get to the bucket.
Outside, Dragic. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. To the middle. And Warren the bucket on the assist from Lamb. Warren's got 8 here in the quarter.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat-out dominated the offensive end.
And it's good for 2. And the Heat lead by 8.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Lamb up top. He's covered by Leonard. Basket counts. And that's now 6 points for Lamb.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
The pass to Adebayo. Field goal number 9. He's 9 of 12 at that basket.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
And here's Holiday. Outside, Lamb. Here's Turner. It's Adebayo with the rebound.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
Here's McConnell after the Heat pick up 2. Outside, Lamb. That time from Leonard. Miami leading by 10. Dragic finds Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Shot's good by Turner. Turner's got 10 points in the game.
After taking some time to find his rhythm, he's been unstoppable since the break.
Timeout called the Heat.
For viewers, timeout's a chance to check your phone, grab a drink, but for the teams, it's all about business.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
And Indiana making a change here. Holiday's checked in.
And here's a look at the stats for McConnell, how the second half of the season has shaped up for him. He's been putting up about 4 points a game, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. And when he takes over at the point, he really keeps the offense flowing.
Well, this is a guy who brings a solid skill set. Excellent ball handler, high level of playmaking, the perfect backup point.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it. Some rookies have had a very hot hand this season. These are the best three-point shooters in the NBA's freshman class. You take a look at Hero. Third in the NBA. He's someone that if you leave him alone, he's going to knock it down.
And I think there's a little rivalry among that group of rookie bombers. I know he'd love to see his name all the way at the top of the list.
The shot by Turner, no good.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And there's a call. It's on Indiana with the foul.
And the veteran Goran Dragic still producing late in his career. Not the force he once was, but always a source of playmaking and scoring.
The first one falls. Well, you look at the career of Dragic, Greg, he's always been a scoring point guard.
Yeah, and as Dragic has aged, he has learned to lean more and more on his outside shot. Even when his first step and speed start to falter, he'll find ways to put up points.
Sabonis, he's checked in for the Pacers. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
And Dragic came into the NBA with something on his resume that not many other rookies have. He has a ring from winning the Slovenian Pro League the year before he came to America.
Now, here's Sabonis. He's got 15. Shot clock at 6. Here's Lamb. Rebound by the Heat. Olynyk got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Now here's Dragic. 6 points for him. From deep, Iguodala. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic. Dragic has got 6 assists here tonight.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, Greg, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Now here's Lamb. He's got 6. And Holiday has it in the corner over Iguodala. Indiana again missing.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Dragic against Sabonis. And that one hits back iron. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for Indiana. They trail by 14. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Lamb passes to Sabonis. Indiana moving it around. Now, here's McConnell. Not a lot of room. Misses the 3. Iguodala outside from deep. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Miami Heat sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. We've got more in store for you right after this. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
And, Greg, nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. Sabonis and Turner up front. Victor Oladipo is out there with T.J. McConnell. And it's Holiday in at the small forward. Crowder. The shot missing. Good work defensively by Turner. Pacers trail by 14. Here's McConnell. Outside Turner. Good work defensively by Crowder. And Miami shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. And Jones slams it home.
What a great look by Andre Iguodala. We know he's unselfish. If there's space for his guy, he's going to find him.
Now, here's McConnell. He's guarded by Dragic. Inside, Dragic comes with the double team. Sabonis kicks to McConnell. Shoots over Dragic. Rebound by the Heat. It's Iguodala with the drive, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
Iguodala at his best. A terrific drive. Gets to the rim with ease.
Pacers trail by 18. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Left side, Turner. Good. And McConnell gets the assist.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Dragic with it. He kicks it to Iguodala. Off target with his three.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And it goes down 2 points. Turner's got 10 points in just the second half.
Look, Kevin, Miles Turner has great versatility, so he can score from anywhere, but right there is his bread and butter.
Dragic the pass to Crowder. Iguodala outside. Good on the three-point shot. Iguodala's got 5 points now this quarter.
Challenging this D with the three ball. That's his second from distance this half, and he also hit one in the first half, too.
Here's Sabonis. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. Miami leading by 17. Dragic dishes to Iguodala. Dragic the pass to Iguodala. Pass to Olynyk. Kicks it to Dragic. From deep. And the Heat, another three.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. Or some of these players are making more money on endorsement deals than on their NBA contracts. I mean, I just shake my head at that, don't you?
It's an amazing time in which we live because the power of social media and the understanding of today's athlete that their brand is significant and that their brand extends outside of the lines of competition. You see so many men who have overseas opportunities, whether you're talking Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, Donovan Mitchell. They understand the power of the face and the talents they bring to the table. Truly, truly remarkable young men.
Remarkable indeed. So both teams changing it up here. Now Brogdon. Pass to Sabonis. Dishes it to Oladipo. Just 4 to shoot. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Oladipo is a star, and he powers through the contact to convert.
Passes it to Butler. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Brogdon the pass to Sabonis. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Brogdon's got his 8th assist here tonight. The feed now to Robinson. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And the Heat lead by 18.
Gotta show more muscle to keep him off that low block.
Well, it's a couple of things here, I think, Greg. Certainly the effort, the willingness to fight, and the willingness to push him off of his comfort zone.
Now, here's Oladipo. There's the pass to Warren. From downtown, Sabonis with the bucket. Sabonis has got 19 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Well, they're passing to Adebayo. Count the basket.
Well, this is the kind of pass that gets everyone excited. It's also how you build great team chemistry.
It's Brogdon on the wing. Pass to Sabonis. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Doris, we've both been very public in our admiration for LeBron, the face of the league, for so many years. When he retires, and we're approaching that date, who do you think might step up and take his place as the face of the NBA?
Well, probably the most likely candidate is the new and reigning MVP, and that's Giannis Antetokounmpo, who is an absolute physical force. He's put on 50 pounds. He's getting more and more skilled. When he adds that three-point shot as a consistent weapon and gets to an in-between game, he will be impossible to guard. Kawhi Leonard, he is now sort of taking over as a multi-time winner of the Finals MVP, and certainly a player guys want to play with. So just a couple of possibilities there, Kev.
And Sabonis drops them both. Here is Robinson. Pass to Nunn. Robinson goes in. It falls for his 5th field goal tonight. Now shooting 5 for 8.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Oladipo outside. Passes it to Sabonis. To the middle. And it's slammed in by Turner.
Domantas Sabonis is one of the outstanding passers from the post position that we have in today's game. If you're open, he'll find you.
Now, here's Butler. The putback. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big-time effort. Here's Oladipo, and it's Miami with the rebound. Adebayo's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. Three-pointer. None, can't get it to fall.
One made three for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Warren on the wing, defended by Butler. Here's Sabonis over Jones, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The first free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Nunn passes to Butler. Fires the three. Here's Adebayo. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one is off. And the second free throw, good. Pacers trail by 15. And the pass to Sabonis. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Sabonis has got 12 points in just the second half. Nunn passes to Butler. Poked away, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Butler. The Pacers have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. Pass to Warren. Shot from 16. Buries the jump shot.
Well, this guy loves to take advantage of mid-range shots. T.J. Warren in his comfort zone there.
Here's Nunn. He's guarded by Brogdon. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and Adebayo throws it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Robinson against Oladipo. Pass to Warren. Some solid defense from Butler.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
Now, here's Brogdon. Jimmy Butler unable to get his last shot to go.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And Adebayo throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Brogdon kicks to Warren. Right block shot, and it's Miami with the rebound. They led the game at one point by 20. Robinson against Oladipo. Outside Robinson. 6 to shoot. There's the three. It's tipped.
Boy, T.J. Warren showing some activity on the defensive end. Great timing on that block.
And that one's good, Brogdon.
I'll tell you, allow him to get to his spot, and it's over, right? Defense unable to even challenge the shot.
The Heat leading by 13. Here's Nunn. The dish to Robinson. There's the triple. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. On defense, the Pacers. Outside Warren. Pass to Oladipo. It's Brogdon on the wing. He kicks to Turner. Uncovered. Rebound by Butler.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
And there's the pass to Nunn. Oladipo against Butler. Up top, Adebayo. And he gets it to go. Adebayo's got 30.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Oladipo dishes to Turner. Brogdon outside. Back to Turner. Pass to Brogdon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tries it from 19. The shot by Turner, no good.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take. And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Miami.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And so they'll be advancing their win total to 42 games. And Miami has possession following the score by Indiana. Teardrop shot. He lays it in. And the Heat lead by 15.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork, GA. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Now, here's Brogdon. Good D by Jones. Here's Nunn. He's guarded by Brogdon. Pass to Butler. Here's Nunn. And here's Adebayo. Outside Robinson. From deep three-point range, the Pacers pull it in. Now, here's Oladipo. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and play with just a little more confidence than their opponent.